Please remain standing while we sing the national anthem, or the royal anthem, I should say, God Save the King. Please remain standing while the chaplain, Sister Susan Kidd, reads the invocation.
Wow. If you could see what we get to see. Wow. Pause for a moment and breathe in the sights and the sounds that surround us today, here. Let's pause and ponder all that is, all that has been to bring us to this moment. Good and gracious one, we offer you thanks this day as you have brought the graduating class of 2025 from the Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, the Faculty of Nursing, and our honorary degree recipient, Mr. Leo Broderick, to this very proud moment. We stand where others have stood for millennia, remembering, celebrating, recognizing, and rejoicing. We celebrate the accomplishments of these students who have learned and grown as they longed for this moment. What began in turmoil has ridden the challenging waves of uncertainty and change and brought us to today. We celebrate the accomplishments of families and friends who launched these young and not so young adults into the care of others and have supported them in ways that transcend late-night panic phone calls and payments to student accounts. We recognize today the accomplishments of faculty and staff, of coaches and mentors who stood with our students, asking of them their very best. Some days on days you may not think you had it, but you gave it. And in days sometimes when we're reminded of what can't be done or how difficult the road ahead may be, let us remember what has been done, remember what can be done. We all know individuals who are gifted. Imagine the possibility, the potential when we stand together. Oh, how our world needs people who will stand together as heralds of what is possible. Speaking truth to power, acting with compassion and respect. Today we embrace this project called life. We vow to hold tension in life-giving ways, to claim personal voice and agency, to appreciate the value of the other with a renewed capacity to build community wherever we land. Today, may words like celebration, joy, and hope be our mantra. As Dag Hammarskjöld once proclaimed, for all that has been, thanks. And to all that shall be, yes. May it be so. Amen? Amen.
You can be seated. We've kept you on your feet for quite a while. Welcome to the 2025 Convocation, and a special welcome to those who have come to Prince Edward Island to be with us here today on this wonderful occasion and to celebrate. And of course also to those who are watching us online. It is an honor as Chancellor for the University of Prince Edward Island to officiate at these proceedings. We begin by paying respect to the Mi'kmaq people, and we acknowledge that the Mi'kmaq is the ancestral and unceded territory of the Mi'kmaq, who in 1725 first signed the treaties of peace and friendship with the British Crown. Those treaties did not deal with the surrender of lands and resources, but instead recognized the Mi'kmaq title and negotiated a path forward on an ongoing relationship between nations. We acknowledge that we live and work in Mi'kmaq. We are all treaty people. Also, I'd like to draw your attention to the peace pole on the stage, and it's at my left. It's UPEI's contribution to an international movement to promote peace on earth through a visual symbol. I will now acknowledge the members of our stage party, and I'll ask each one to stand when I announce their name, but I ask that you hold your applause until the end. First, His Honor, the Honorable Dr. Wasim Samarin, the Lieutenant Governor of Prince Edward Island. Sorry, I've just murdered your name. Oh, Salomon. Dr. Wendy Rogers, President and Vice Chancellor of the University. Lynn Ellsworth, representing the Chair of the Board of Governors. Professor Emeritus Dr. Larry Hamel. Hilton McLennan, Member of the Legislative Assembly representing the government of Prince Edward Island. Gordon McNeely, Member of the Legislature representing the official opposition. Dr. Peter Bevan Baker, representing the third party and member of the legislature. Elder Dr. Judy Clark, UPEI Elder in Residence, representing the Abequit First Nation. His Worship, Philip Brown, Mayor of the City of Charlottetown. Dr. Greg Keith, past President and Vice Chancellor of the University. Dr. Greg Natterer, Vice President, Academic and Research. And Tim Walker, Vice President of Administration and Finance. Dr. Patrice Drake, Dean of Nursing and Chair of the Convocation Committee. She's had a very busy week. Dr. Dominique Griffon, Dean of Veterinary Medicine. Dr. Marva Sweeney Nixon, Associate Vice President of Research and Dean of Graduate Studies. Dr. Sharon Myers, Dean of Arts. Dr. Tariq Mahdi, Dean of Business. Dr. Miles Turnbull, Dean of Education. Dr. Angela Weaney, Dean of Indigenous Knowledge, Education, Research, and Applied Studies. Dr. Nola Etkin, Dean of Science. Dr. Suzanne Cresta, Dean of Sustainable Design Engineering. Donald Moses, University Librarian. George Jang, past President of the UPEI Student Union. Noah Manholland, Citation Reader for the honorary degree recipient today, who is going to be Leo Broderick. Andrea Trousbridge, Registrar. Dr. Susan Kidd, Chaplain, whom you've already met. And our Marshal, Dr. Susan Dawson. This concludes our stage party. So I agree with Dr. Sue Kidd, for sure. Here we are today, and as I look out at the audience at all the bright faces, and I'm not talking just about the graduates, I'm talking about everybody in this room. Here we are after some of the most turbulent years in our lives, the last few years with the pandemic and everything else that's occurred, major storms caused primarily by climate change, and we all still talk about Hurricane Fiona. And of course, there's been a lot of geopolitical upheaval and is still ongoing in that case around the globe. So, here you are, students, graduates, after all that uncertainty, you've made it. This is your day you graduate from this university It's a day of mixed feelings. Yes, you're glad to be done. That's nice. But you're also glad to be looking forward to a future. You persevered during the disruption and you made it. That's what's important. And you've probably heard the ancient Chinese curse that says, "May you live in interesting times." I guess we've all done that recently, haven't we? Anyway, we're here today to honor your academic achievement. Congratulations. You've all had people who have helped you achieve your goal. They may have been your parents, mentors, professors, good friends, other friends who assisted you in so many ways, but it's your own effort that actually got you across the finish line. So the good news for us is that this enables you to join our alumni. And we've got over 30,000 graduates since UPEI was formed in the first convocation of 1970. Quite amazing. And I feel so very honored to be the person here today that grants you your degree. You've earned it, but I get to preside over the ceremony and actually hand you the piece of paper. That's pretty good. I'm pretty Panther proud of everyone here. So at this point, I'd now like to invite the President and the Vice Chancellor of the University, Dr. Wendy Rogers, to address the graduating class. Dr. Rogers.
Thank you, Chancellor, and welcome to our stage party, Your Honor, members of the Legislature, Mayor, Elder Clark, our honorary degree recipient, and our Professor Emeritus, distinguished guests, faculty, staff, alumni. Welcome to UPEI Convocation Class of 2025. We're so happy to see you here. And again, I want to acknowledge that we are gathered here on the traditional and unceded territories of the Mi'kmaq people, Mi'kma'ki, where we are grateful to be able to spend our lives together, always working to make the world a better place. One of the most important and biggest ways that UPEI makes the world a better place is through you, our graduates. Our graduates go out into the world with the skills and preparation to personally thrive and to support the thriving of others. In your organizations, in your work, in your leisure, and in your service, building stronger people and communities. Today is a very important day for UPEI, our most important and happiest ceremony. It's the culmination of our primary purpose and the culmination of your journeys towards the degrees that will be conferred on you today. It is an end, and it is also a beginning. For this reason, it is a proud day, and it is an emotional day. It's a milestone. From your side of things, think of all the work that you did, all that you learned, and all the ways you have been part of UPEI. It is a finish line that you have strived toward, and I imagine you are mostly glad to have it behind you. You did it. From our side of things, it's a different kind of achievement. We delivered on our education promise. We did our best to challenge you, we watched you grow, and we worked hard to come up with the responses to the increasingly hard questions that we were encouraging you to ask. And now we say farewell, and we rest in the confidence that we have prepared you well to go out, to thrive, and to push the world ahead in big and in everyday, small, important ways. You are joining the alumni of UPEI, which is now over 30,000 in 85 countries around the world. In preparing for this address, I reviewed many previous addresses from other universities, from convocations that I actually attended, and previous convocations from here at UPEI. What I can tell you is that the structure of the speeches are broadly the same, acknowledging your success, your hard work, your preparation for the future. And in view of these commonalities, I began thinking about what it is that's different about UPEI and why you should be particularly proud of your achievements and your university. UPEI and PEI are inspiring. They are courageous in facing challenges and finding a better way. They're also fiercely loyal and strongly community-minded. Being immersed in UPEI on PEI is being connected to each other, to the community, to the city, to the province in ways that are visible demand interaction, humanity, and humility at the same time as they demand integrity and accountability. There is supportiveness, and there are high expectations. You can make mistakes here and learn from them, but then you have to do better. During our journey here at UPEI, and I speak to the graduates and to the broader UPEI community, including all that are assembled here today, you will have encountered challenging circumstances and challenging humans. Everyone in this network must live up to the same expectations for integrity and accountability with the goal of making UPEI and PEI a better place. The challenges make us stronger, especially when we can face them together. Challenges are sometimes to all of us, and we shouldn't treat those ones as though they are coming between us. They are an opportunity for community building. The UPEI values are academic freedom and rigor, accountability and integrity, excellence, inclusion, equity, and reconciliation. To this list, I would add strength, resolve, and resilience. You will be able to carry these values with you in your future activities because you have lived them. When times are good, we don't always think about our values, but this is when we practice them. In my own discipline, kinesiology, specifically exercise psychology, getting people to do more exercise. For lots of people, this is getting them to do something that they think they should, but don't really want to. So that's perfect for leading an organization. Exercise is an activity that we have to practice regularly. It's a common denominator for well-being, and its absence is a common denominator for health challenges. If we exercise regularly, it's easier to maintain it when times are tough, when we are stressed and the couch looks more appealing, when we feel like we don't have time. Regular exercisers know, even when it feels very difficult, and that happens more often than you think, they will feel better and do better if they exercise than if they don't. When that time comes, they don't have to dig deep to figure out what they're going to do or how they're going to do it. They don't need to hunt for their running shoes or figure out the hours of the gym because they have always practiced. Values are also like this. When times are good, it's easy to live our values every day. If we do, when times are tough, we don't have to dig deep to find the values. We know where they are, even if we have to prompt ourselves over a little bit of a bump when it feels like it might be easier to let go of just the tiniest bit of integrity in response to provocation that lacks integrity. Or let go a little bit of excellence when it's easier to get through that tough spot. Or, importantly, hanging on to the values of accountability and inclusion when we are facing the discomfort of questioning our own beliefs so that we can grow and we can do better. The values are right there, like our running shoes. All we have to do is pick them up. Over the last few years, UPEI has demanded of all of us that we name and live our values and be able to demonstrate that we did so. You have lived this reality. It will have soaked in. This is a reason to be proud of your university. In a world where we are increasingly challenged with technology that not only brings us ideas faster, but includes AI that can construct ideas and content based on algorithms drawing equally from misinformation, disinformation, and by influencers, as it is by facts and data, we need to depend on our education. Content can be designed to be so attractive that people dive right into it and stay there. Ideas that undermine inclusivity and diversity are snuck in, limiting inclusion, creativity, and intellectual engagement, leading to a phenomenon called brain rot. The Oxford Word of the Year for 2024. This kind of content takes people away from more balanced views, critical and diverse thinking, and from more educational or restorative activities. Your degrees have prepared you to ask hard questions and to evaluate the quality of the responses. You will need to bring this knowledge to your evaluation of information and to your choices on the distribution or redistribution of content and ideas. Rigor and validity are hallmarks of a university education and key UPEI values. Information systems and algorithms that keep feeding people more and more about what they already think. You will need to actively pursue inquiry to broaden your understanding, to consider alternative and diverse viewpoints. In this inquiry, you will be supported by those UPEI values that have sunk in, bringing them strongly to mind to come to your own informed conclusions. There is no question that influences are vying for your attention and support, and for you to support their agendas. In your clinical work, you have the added responsibilities of ensuring the best evidence-based care for your patients and your clients, and might be compared to the latest advice from TikTok or beliefs of your clients willing to challenge your decisions from their social media informed perspectives. You must be vigilant in your demand of rigorous methods and credible data and resist the narrowing of your perspective to maintain your strength and your pursuit of a more inclusive and just society. Thank you for having chosen UPEI. We are always here for you as your alma mater, another Latin phrase we need to modernize. That means that we have nourished and supported you so that you are ready to shepherd the future. We're all depending on you to go out and make the world a better place with the relationships you will develop and the organizations and communities that you will strengthen. UPEI has prepared you for this. In watching all those previous convocations, what I most noticed was the people, who were and who remain most important. I hope you will think with fondness and inspiration of key people from your time here at UPEI. Beyond the professors, instructors, and staff here, also think of your friends and families who supported you through this journey and are here with you today, here in the building or virtually, to celebrate your accomplishments. It is an end and a beginning for them too. Let's give all of them a round of applause. Congratulations, graduates, and enjoy your day.
We shall now proceed with the conferring of the title of Professor Emeritus.
Madam Chancellor, I would now invite Dr. Dominique Griffon, Dean of Veterinary Medicine, to come forward to read the citation for Dr. Larry Hamel, who will be conferred with the title of Professor Emeritus.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor of presenting to you for the title of Professor Emeritus, Dr. Larry Hamel, Professor retired from the Faculty of Veterinary Medicine. The title of Professor Emeritus is granted with extensive scholarly activity of exceptionally high quality, or exceptional teaching, or exceptional service to the university. Dr. Hamel easily fulfills all of these criteria. Dr. Hamel joined the Atlantic Veterinary College at UPEI in 1992, achieving the rank of full professor in 2006. He retired in March of this year after an exemplary career spanning more than 30 years. During his tenure, he has had a profound impact locally, regionally, nationally, and internationally, particularly through his contributions to veterinary epidemiology, focusing on aquatic food animal production. As a scholar and researcher, he has been instrumental in establishing the Atlantic Veterinary College as a global leader in fish health. His leadership as coordinator of fish health from 1996 to 2002, Director of the Center for Aquatic Health Sciences from 2002 to 2012, and PEI Innovation Research Chair from 2009 to 2014 was pivotal to the college's success in this field. In 2010, he led the creation of the Collaborating Center on Epidemiology and Risk Assessment of Aquatic Animal Diseases in conjunction with the Norwegian Veterinary Institute. These activities laid the foundation for the establishment of the prestigious Canada Excellence Research Chair in Aquatic Epidemiology program from 2011 to 2019 at UPEI. Over his career, Dr. Hamel led one of AVC's most successful research programs, securing more than $16 million in funding from industry and government partners. He has authored or co-authored over 85 peer-reviewed scientific publications. He has also been instrumental in establishing aquatic epidemiology as a discipline for addressing clinical challenges in aquaculture through field studies. His work has significantly improved farming practices, helping to mitigate the impact of health conditions affecting aquatic food animal industries. He has contributed to national and international organizations and committees to support evidence-based approaches to aquatic animal health, including Canada's Independent Expert Panel on Aquaculture Science, the Canadian Veterinary Medical Association's Expert Advisory Group on Antimicrobial Use, and the World Organization for Animal Health. Dr. Hamel has provided disease detection and control advice and epidemiology training to aquatic animal health officials and researchers around the world. He is also passionate about student learning, particularly in aquaculture and fish health. He has taught and contributed to 22 different courses at AVC. He has mentored over 20 graduate students and postdoctoral fellows, many of whom now hold prominent positions in academic institutions and government agencies. His service to UPEI extends beyond his teaching and scholarly contributions. A collegial and supportive colleague, he has served on numerous university committees and held senior administrative roles, including chair of the Department of Health Management and Associate Dean of Graduate Studies and Research at AVC, as well as founding dean of the UPEI Faculty of Graduate Studies. Dr. Hamel has been recognized for his contributions with numerous accolades, including the Atlantic Award of Excellence in Veterinary Medicine and Animal Care in 2022, and the Canadian Veterinary Medical Association's Merck Veterinary Award in 2016. This is by no means an exhaustive picture of Dr. Hamel's accomplishments. Suffice to say that his exceptional academic career has left an indelible mark on the Atlantic Veterinary College, the university, and beyond. Madam Chancellor, I now request on behalf of the Senate that you grant Dr. Larry Hamel the title of Professor Emeritus at the University of Prince Edward Island.
I hope this is working. I confer upon you, Dr. K. Larry Hamel, the title of Professor Emeritus at the University of Prince Edward Island with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations. We will now proceed with the conferring of an honorary degree. And unfortunately, our honorary graduate, Leo Broderick, cannot be on the stage with us here today. He's not able to attend the ceremony due to health reasons, but he's proudly watching online. Hi, Leo, great to see you. Great for you to be here in spirit, too. While we wish he could be with us, we are so pleased that he has designated some family members to receive the citation on his behalf. and that is Summer and Colby Britton, his grandchildren. They will accept the degree. We'll have some photos taken here with them today, but later on we'll take one with Leo and with the president and myself when we get a chance to do so. So, the citation reader is ready to roll.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor of presenting to you, for the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa, Mr. Leo Broderick. When one thinks about Leo Broderick, the word passionate comes to mind. Education, activism, community involvement. These are all things that Mr. Broderick is passionate about. Mr. Broderick earned a Bachelor of Arts degree from St. Dunstan's University in 1968, a Bachelor of Education from UPEI in 1973, and a Master of Education from Dalhousie University in 1980. While he began teaching in Quebec, he spent most of his career at Colonel Gray Senior High School in Charlottetown, where he demonstrated a deep and abiding commitment to the education of young islanders. His career was further exemplified with his involvement in the PEI Teachers Federation. He served the organization in several capacities, including as president from 1993 to 1995. In 1994, he was elected vice president of the Canadian Teachers Federation, becoming the first PEI teacher to serve on their national executive. Mr. Broderick is not afraid to speak out or take a stand on issues. He has a long history of activism and community involvement. His commitment to these ideals was influenced by his exposure to the cooperative movement in Tignish PEI, the community in Western PEI where he was born. He has consistently proven how ordinary citizens can make an impact in making the world a safer and fairer place through activism. Over many years, he has advocated for justice in numerous areas, including care of the environment, water protection, healthcare, trade justice, peace, and the preservation of public broadcasting on PEI and across the entire country. Mr. Broderick served on the board of directors for the Council of Canadians, Canada's leading social action organization. For many years, he was the face of the organization on PEI. In 2003, he became vice chair of the council, and from 2017 to 2019, national chairperson, a volunteer position that required as much time and commitment as full-time employment. He has attended several World Trade Organization summits, World Social Forums, and international events, from Cologne and Seattle to Hong Kong and Nairobi. In 2001, he attended the Quebec City People's Summit with his family, where he protested against globalization, the Free Trade Agreement of the Americas, and corporatization. Mr. Broderick has been a provincial political candidate, canvassed for charitable organizations, and served St. Dunstan's Parish in several capacities, including as Parish Council President on 2 occasions. He also served on the St. Dunstan's University Board of Governors. Mr. Broderick continuously strives to understand and demonstrate the impact of global events on the local community by engaging with the wider world. His love for PEI and his actions to protect it and its people have earned him the 2002 Ken Wardroper Founders Award from the Council of Canadians, an Eagle Feather from Captain John Joe Sark, a Mi'kmaq elder, in 2014, the 2018 Outstanding Volunteer Award from the Volunteer Resource Council of PEI, the Order of Prince Edward Island Medal of Merit in 2019, and the NDP Environmental Award in November 2023. Madam Chancellor, in recognition of his passion for social justice, education, and community involvement, I now request, on behalf of the Senate of the University of Prince Edward Island, that you confer upon Mr. Leo Broderick the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa.
So I now invite Summer and Colby to the stage to accept the honorary degree on behalf of their grandfather, Leo Broderick. It's a long ramp. But they're up to it. And I'm sure Leo's so proud of them right now, as they are of him, I know. So if you just want to stand here in the center, great, thank you. I admit Mr. Leo Broderick in absentia to the degree Doctor of Laws, honoris causa. So, we've had quite a morning so far, but now we proceed to the awarding of degrees. We shall now proceed with all candidates who are present at the convocation today. Please rise to be recognized by your colleagues and by the community. Come on, grads, up. I hereby award each of you the degree that you have earned from the University of Prince Edward Island, with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. I also award the degrees in absentia to those whose records have been certified by the Senate, but who cannot be present at today's convocation. We will now begin the presentations, graduates, so you can please take your seats now. We'll start with the awarding of the undergraduate degrees in the Faculty of Nursing.
Madam Chancellor, I now have the honor to present to you, for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Nursing, those students whose names shall be announced individually and whose qualifications for these degrees have been approved by the Senate.
Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Adedamola Adedeji. Carly Allen. Kennedy Balon. Avery Rose Barlow. Rhiannon Elizabeth Bernard. Samantha Blackburn. Alexandria Brown. Mariah Buchanan. Morgan Burden. Carlene Campbell. Alexa Carpenter. Michaela Chevery. Maggie Cox. Sydney Cummins. Amy DeRoche. Carrie Doherty. Cameron Alexandra Donnelly. Megan Elizabeth Down. Kate Ellen Doyle. Kira Duckworth. Cole Durley. Cassidy Gallant. Hannah Gallant. Michaela Ashley Gallant. Renee Gallant. Tara Gavin. Yahya Mohammed Khandar. Morgan Gill. Riley Glover. Whitney Good. Jane Goss. Gracie Hackett. Julie Hall. Kada Hawkins. Hope Higginbotham. Jordan Holmes. Amelia Jenkins. Abigail Rachel Kinch. Molly McDougall. Sophia McEachran. Jenny Mackey. Jacqueline McKinnon. Sky Rose McLean. Julie McMillan. Jill Matheson. Sarah McBride. Kelly McCardle. Tessa McGuigan. Sarah Lorena Jane McNally. Tisha McPhee. Maggie Murphy. Alyssa Nicholson. Nebe Chitera. Muhammad Ali Nouri. Daniel Onuwar. David Onuor. Emily Pater. Jessica May Perry. Taylor Leanne Pound. Jill Power. Carissa Elizabeth Quinn. Phoebe Hannah Quinn. Emma Roberts. Callie Ross. Emily Sanderson. Katie Frances Snow. Isabel Myra Steele. Carla Stewart. Mackenzie Stewart. Victoria Tatlock. Madison Thompson. Olivia Turbide. Amy Wheatley. Megan Williams. Emily Wiley.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you for the degrees of Master of Nursing in the Faculty of Nursing those students whose names shall be announced individually and whose qualifications for this degree have been approved by Senate.
Master of Nursing, Tanya McInnes. Leah O'Shea Monroe.
was so excited I lost track. All those wonderful nurses who are going to work for Health PEI. It's great. There's no conflict of interest there on my part, right? Oh, that's great. We shall now proceed with the awarding of undergraduate degrees in the Faculty of Veterinary Medicine.
Madam Chancellor, I now have the honor to present to you for the degree of Doctor of Veterinary Medicine those students whose name shall be announced individually and whose qualifications for this degree have been approved by the Senate.
Doctor of Veterinary Medicine, Dr. Lisa Bieswanger. Dr. Lauren Birch. Dr. Megan Black. Dr. Heather Bondison. Dr. Brianna Buchanan. Dr. Kate Carroll. Dr. Paige Chisholm. Dr. Nathalie Comeau. Dr. Julie Cook. Dr. Alondra Crespo Rivera. Dr. Sarah Cummings. Dr. Dawson Dean. Dr. Margaret Dewar. Dr. Chelsea DeGregorio. Dr. Grace Dunn. Dr. Cameron Seymour. Dr. Cassandra Smith. Dr. Hannah Squires-Bavis. Dr. Amy Stoyles. Dr. Lauren Symes. Dr. Abril Terreria. Dr. Dana Tremblett. Dr. Alicia Trenholm. Dr. Melissa Walsh. Dr. Emily Ward. Dr. Celine Weber. Dr. Casey Whitehouse. Dr. Lisa Wiechmann. Dr. Elisa Wiedemer.
We shall now proceed with the awarding of graduate degrees in the Faculty of Veterinary Medicine.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you for the degrees of Master in Science in the Faculty of Veterinary Medicine those students whose name shall be announced individually and whose qualifications for this degree have been approved by our Senate.
Master of Science, Laura Groves. Crystal Veltman.
Madam Chancellor, together with the Dean of Graduate Studies, I now have the honor to present to you for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in the Faculty of Veterinary Medicine those students whose names shall be announced individually and whose qualifications for these degrees have been approved by the Senate. We invite them to take a seat with the faculty to the right of the stage after receiving their degree.
Doctor of Philosophy, supervised by Drs. Jay McClure and Greg Keefe, Dr. Eliza McFarland. supervised by Dr. Carolyn Ritter and Dr. Catherine Proudfoot, Dr. Megan Ross.
We shall now proceed with the presentation of prizes and medals. And the Honorable Dr. Wasem Suleiman, visitor of the university, will present these to the recipients. The Marshal shall announce each winner.
The Margaret F. Monroe Bachelor of Science in Nursing Graduation Award for the graduating nursing student with the highest overall standing in the 4th year of the Bachelor of Science in Nursing program, Emma Roberts. Congratulations. The Margaret F. Monroe Graduation Award in Accelerated Nursing for the graduating student with the highest academic standing upon completion of the Accelerated Nursing program, Megan Williams. The H. Wade McLaughlin Raised Expectations Graduation Medal for the graduating student whose academic standing has greatly improved from entry to completion in their program of study, Kira Duckworth. The Dr. R.G. Thompson Academic Achievement Medal for the graduating student with the highest aggregate in the 4 years of the veterinary medicine program, Dr. Cameron Seymour.
So another highlight, this is a day of highlights. I don't know how I'm going to classify one highlight above another, but this is always a highlight in every convocation, and that is the valedictory address. I now call upon the valedictorian, Hannah Squires-Bavis. She's a graduate from the Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, and she's going to deliver the address.
Madam Chancellor, Your Honor, President Rogers, honorary degree recipients, fellow graduates of the class of 2025, faculty and staff, families, friends, and significant others, my name is Hannah Squires-Bavis, and it is a sincere honor and privilege to stand before you all today as valedictorian for the class of 2025 faculties of nursing and veterinary medicine. If you had told me 4 years ago, before beginning my journey at UPEI, that I would be in this position, I would have laughed for a long time. And yet, here we are. These past few years have tested us in ways we never could have anticipated. In addition to the already demanding curriculum, we face pandemic restrictions, the shift from in-person to online learning, the challenges of Hurricane Fiona, and a faculty strike. Through it all, we persisted. You persisted. We didn't just make it through, we made it through together. I also want to applaud the sheer work it took to get us here. From countless hours spent in the anatomy lab late at night to thousands of clinical hours in hospitals and clinics, what we've accomplished is no small feat. We worked through holidays, weekends, and early mornings, often in high-pressure environments. And hats off to those of you who balance jobs, family responsibilities, or personal hardships on top of these already demanding schedules. That level of dedication, resilience, and work ethic will carry you far, not just in your career, but in every aspect of life. As we step into our professions, nursing or veterinary medicine, we're not just closing a chapter. We're embarking on a lifelong commitment to learning, growth, and care. Though our professions and paths may differ, we are all united by the same core values of compassion, respect, and dedication to our patients, whether human or animal. Whether you're bandaging a paw or starting an IV, one thing's certain, neither species seems to sit still when you want them to. Jokes aside, both professions require the same thing, a sense of presence. You listen even when it's hard, give your best even when you're tired, and show up with empathy. Your care makes a difference, whether you're treating a human or an animal, which is something to be proud of. While our professions may serve different communities, we share a global responsibility. We are a network of professionals around the world, and we're improving lives and building healthier futures. The way we practice, the way we lead, and the way we care extends far beyond the walls of a hospital or clinic. I must also acknowledge the incredible support systems that held us up throughout this journey. Thank you to our families, friends, partners, professors, tutors, mentors, and so many others. Thank you for the encouraging texts, the late-night pep talks, and the unwavering belief in us, even when we doubted ourselves. We wouldn't be here without you. To my fellow classmates, I want to leave you with this. These careers offer endless different opportunities. If you find yourself in a role that doesn't bring you joy like you thought it would, know it's okay to change direction. My road to veterinary school wasn't exactly a straight line. I began my undergraduate degree at Dalhousie in bioveterinary science. In my second year, I transferred into medical sciences because I really believed I would never get into veterinary school, being from Newfoundland. Yet here I am today. Some of the most inspiring professionals I know didn't follow a straight path, and that's what made their journeys so meaningful. If you're struggling, please reach out. You're never alone. Remember to be kind to yourself. I am deeply proud of you all for what you have overcome and all that lies ahead. Today we celebrate not only your achievements, but also the strength, perseverance, and heart that got you here. Congratulations to the class of 2025.
So we are now nearing the conclusion of our convocation proceedings, and a special thank you is offered to everyone who helped to organize the convocation and the grad week. And thank you to the family and friends who are here today to support the grads. This is an excellent opportunity for me to offer special thanks to Dr. Wendy Rogers, our new president. She began her role on June the 1st of the past year. So this, as she mentioned earlier, represents her first convocation here at the University of Prince Edward Island, but she's been involved in many over the years at other universities. She's leading the university in its goal of creating a culture of trust, safety, and inclusion, and for this we really applaud her. And I'm pleased to have the opportunity today to acknowledge today's honorary doctorate degree recipient, Leo Broderick, as well as some past recipients who are present here to my right. And I also recognize Professor Emeritus Larry Hamill for the special designation he has received today, and congratulations to him for that. At this point, I want to echo the closing remarks made by Chancellor Emeritus, the Honorable Catherine Kalbeck, 2 or 3 years ago now. And this is, graduates, as you turn the page on the next chapter of your life, I encourage you to be brave, strong, and humble. Never give up on finding the best in life and in giving the best to life. Take your degree and help to make this world a better place. You can do it. That's the end of the quote. Graduates, thank you for playing your role in our student community. I wish you happiness and success as you leave the University of Prince Edward Island. And on a practical point, I ask that the audience remain standing until the procession has left the auditorium in the reverse order in which it came in. I also encourage the students, the graduates, to go over to the W.A. Murphy Student Center to pick up their parchments, their degree parchments, and have them framed. And I encourage you to wander about the campus with your families and take photos. The only tree in bloom is the one by the Student Center, the magnolia. That's bad for a botanist to forget, magnolia. It's not a native species to Prince Edward Island, let me put it that way. So I'll now ask everyone to please stand as we sing O Canada.